Hey guys, it's Victoria B. I'm back with another video. I will be reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? And these are channel messages that I got, so the screen is blacked out for my protection. This reading may get a little dark. I'm giving you a warning now. If you want to click off, I'm going to go into some detail about some stuff that you may have never heard of or you might know about it. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, okay? It's a collective reading. It's for men, women, okay? Anybody of any sex. So, Aries. The screen is blacked out intentionally. I said that right. Okay. The energy I got for you. There is somebody that is working against you here. All right? And I think it could be a Libra. I don't know. Let me see. Let me just check and make sure. Who is this person that's working against my Aries? Okay. Yeah, it's a Libra. It's a Libra and a Capricorn. Okay. Yeah, the Libra and a Capricorn. They're doing something against you. All right. We're going to go in and see what that is. All right. Let me see here. This person has done a lot of stuff to you, a lot of dark things. All right. This is a lot of... First, I'm going to give the messages for you. Okay. What I got for you, I got deja vu. All right. This is something like you may have... This could have happened in a past life, or, you know, you get that feeling of deja vu, like you've been there before. Okay. And then we have... clairalience, ability of scent. You may have this ability. You may be able to smell things, you know, in the spirit realm. All right. Holistic. Okay, you could be a holistic healer, or you might know about herbs and so forth, healing herbs. Let's see. You could have a starseed connection with the Arcturians. Okay. And there's a lot of information, guys. Just bear with me. You could have the gift of clairsentience, receiving psychic information through sensing or feeling subtle energy, which means, you know, you feel the energy. You feel it. You could smell things in the spirit realm. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. Depends on the smell. Okay. You could like astrology. All right. You could study astrology, or you could be really good with that. All right. And they're telling you this is not to be funny or anything, but I got this card, work on the ego. Okay. So I'm not really going to put this with your energy. It could be you or somebody you're dealing with. They need to work on their ego. That's Libra or Capricorn. Also, I have selenite. Okay, let me read this first. I have somebody doing negative spells. This is very dark. This is going to be a detailed reading. So, and it could get a little dark. So if you don't like these type of readings, you should click off now. Okay? Excuse me. Negative spells. It has the pentagram. You know, it's some really dark magic that these Libra or Capricorn could be doing on you. Okay? And they're telling you it could have happened during a full moon. You need to smudge, obviously, and sage and smudge and cleanse your home, cleanse your body, salt baths, so forth. They're telling you a good crystal to work with is selenite. It balances the connection to divine light, connects to the angelic realm, builds ability of clairaudient or clairsentience. So a good crystal for you to work with would be selenite. Okay, what are these people doing? Oh, Lord, y'all. Let's see. All right, let me see what's going on. They obviously did this during some kind of full moon, because that's when people like to do dark things, okay? We're going to see. I'm going to get you as much information as possible so you can protect yourself. All right? There was a whole lot of stuff going in here. Okay, you have Libra and Capricorn. We have the voodoo card. Someone is doing voodoo work on you to achieve something against you, which they have a picture of a little voodoo doll. And then we have mirror work. Someone is using mirror work to bring you problems and issues. Theft magic. Someone is out to take something that is yours. This could be love, money, energy, etc. Then we have demon magic. Someone is conjuring demons to block your blessings and harm your way. And it looks like it is somebody that you are connected with. This person feels abandoned by you. Maybe this Libra or Capricorn. Abandonment. Your person feels abandoned by you and not liking it. All right, and we have submission magic. Someone wants you to submit to them to allow them to have their way with you. Competition magic. Someone feels they need to compete against you. That is their motivation for the things that they do. Toxic fixation. Someone is attracted to your light and seeking to dim it. All right, and we have the good news. Okay. Somebody is toxic in your life, this Libra or Capricorn. Or we're going to see. We're going to check more into that just to make sure. But that's what the signs I got. Rainbow, massive success is coming to you after you release someone toxic from your life. So you have someone obviously toxic in your energy you need to get rid of. And we have good news. Return to sender. With energy work, cleansing, and prayer, what they did to you will be sent back to them wrapped in a bow. And it says also, spirit, your spirit team has your back right now. You are not alone. Light magic. Someone is using spell work with good intentions to help you. Okay. And obviously there was a love spell. Someone tried to have you, someone tried to bind you to them. And the thing that really worries me, let me see how many different forms of magic are in here, and I can make a proper assessment as to what is going on, what we need to look into. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this person has gone from a simple spell all the way up to the darkest thing possible. Okay, witch's jar or bottle to hex you, buried on your property. Or it could be, if they live at a distance from you, a witch's jar. Somebody made a witch's jar to hex you. Okay, they buried it on your property. If they did not bury it on your property, if you live far away from them, they could have taken something that belongs to you or just put your name in it. Anything. These people, I mean, this is a witch doing this. This witch could be a Libra or a Capricorn. And if you live at a distance from this person, they could have took it to a cemetery, like their local cemetery, all right, and buried it, you know, or somewhere nearby, like buried it somewhere to hex you. They did that. And the last thing I see here is the worst thing, okay? This is very, very dark and very old. All right, it's called the Hand of Glory. The Hand of Glory. Renders one invisible so they cannot be seen. All right. This is something that's very old. All right. The original, I think, is in a museum over in the UK somewhere. But you can make a makeshift Hand of Glory. I'm going to go into detail into what this is. All right. And I sort of got, if they do have, I doubt if they have it. I mean, there's not very many of these left in the world. They're usually in a museum, so they could have stolen them from a museum, but I doubt that. That's very unlikely. But you can make a makeshift Hand of Glory. It renders the practitioner invisible so they cannot be seen. This is not recommended for anybody. This is for educational purposes only. Do not try this, okay? I recommend you not try this. I'm going to tell you what the Hand of Glory is. All right. The Hand of Glory is occasionally mentioned in writings on black magic and sorcery. This hand was, in effect, a form of candelabra. It was actually a hand cut from a dead man hanging from a gibbet. This gruesome object would be set upright, usually on a chimney mantle, and 5 candles set on the tips of the fingers and thumbs. So it looks like a hand. Okay, in the hand, you light it. I guess you light it lights up. You light it with you light the fingers on the hand. The candles were invariably black. Okay, this gruesome object would be set upright, usually on a chimney mantle, and 5 candles set on the tips of the fingers and thumbs. So they put like 5 little candles on the tips of the thumb, and they're black. According to an 18th century work, the use of the hand of glory is to stupefy those to whom it is displayed and render them motionless in such a way that they can no more stir than if they were dead. It is thus prepared. Take the right hand of a felon who is hanging from a gibbet beside a highway, wrap it in part of a funeral pall, and so wrapped it, squeeze it well. Then put it into an earthenware vessel with zimnat, nitre, and salt and long peppers, this whole well powdered. Leave it in this vessel for 2 weeks, take it out, and expose it to full sunlight during the dog days, August, September, and October, until it becomes quite dry. If the sun is not strong enough, put it in an oven heated with fern and vervain. Next, make a kind of candle with the fat of a gibbeted felon, virgin wax, sesame, and pony, and use the hand of glory as a candlestick. Then those in every place into which you go with this baneful instrument, baneful, which is dark, is bad, malice. In every place in which you shall go with this baneful instrument shall remain motionless. So, what they're saying is, this is something that don't exist anymore. But I'm getting ready to tell you that somebody has tapped into this and they've made their own. You can make it out of clay. I've never done this, and I wouldn't recommend anybody doing this. It's not good. It's very dark, and if this is bothering you, you need to click off. All right, this person is good at magic. They can make themselves invisible. Okay, so the person could be like in your house or near you, and you could have all of a sudden just freeze up. This person is like a ninja. You can't see them. All right. So that way they can sneak in wherever you're at and put items in your home, or just do very dark things. Okay. Let's see. What does it say? Henry Gamache claims to have found examples of a more modern version of the Hand of Glory. In the Master Key to Occult Secrets, he says, about 2 pounds of molding clay are obtained, and this is formed into the shape of a human hand. A few strands of hair, pieces of cloth taken from the clothes of the enemy or adversary, or the person over whom one wishes to hold sway, is mixed with the clay. So this is a makeshift. A socket is molded in the palm of the hand, large enough to hold a candle. Then a black candle is obtained and dressed with oil. This can be kind of oil called confusion oil or essence of bend over. The oil is rubbed on the candle while saying, with this oil I thee control. So this person, whoever's doing this, they were trying to control your every move. Okay? This is some crazy shit. But this is like the eighth time that they've tried to do attacks on you. If I'm talking to an Aries, there's some Aries out there I'm talking to that knows exactly what I'm talking about. They've been attacked a lot. All their life, probably. All right? Well, this is like a last resort, and they're using it. Okay? They're trying to control you. The operator concentrates on the person who is the subject of the ritual. The candle is inserted in the socket and burned a few minutes each midnight for 7 nights. Notice everything's in sevens. Okay? About the 7 portals I told you about. Everything's in sevens, but they've done something 7 times. The 7th was the witch's jar bottle. That's not working. So now they're doing this. This is very dark. This is something that could probably, to me, easily backfire if they don't do it right. And I just want to let you know, I don't do these things, but I have been attacked a lot all my life with dark magic. So I educate myself on this. So I'm educating you on what this could be. So listen to this. I'm going to tell you the warning on this. None of this form of magic is not recommended. Not only is it dangerous to the person doing it with the careful placing of the pins, but it may well be reflected back on the operator in greatly magnified form. So, in other words, if they don't do it right, they're a novice and they're just playing around, it could very easily backfire on them. By the intended victim, he should have the knowledge. This he could do. Oh, wow. Yep. Should he have the knowledge? All right. Don't ever do this. It says, do not therefore ever attempt to play with magic, for that magic is a very real power and should be treated with great respect. So this person, it's coming up. This is my homemade deck. This has never come up. I put it in my little homemade deck. It has never come up before. Since I've made this, I've never seen it. I didn't think it ever would, but it did. So this person might know about this. It's not to scare you, it's to educate you. All right? So, they've tried, the last thing they did was the witch's jar or bottle. Okay, buried on your property or at a nearby cemetery if they live far away from you. Now they're doing this hand of glory. It says for in order for it to work, they need something that belongs to you. Hair, nail clippings, pieces of clothing to mold into the clay to make the hand. All right, so this person would have had to be able to get close to you. They have to get close to you somehow. Or get something with your energy on it. You need specifics. You know, this is not something that I would recommend to anybody. But it's either a Libra or a Capricorn. This person is very dark. It says you need to do some kind of unhexing ritual. This person did all kinds of shit. You do have spirit team helping you. You do have someone using light magic with good intentions to help you. So you're good. And it says and you can also participate in this with your energy work, cleansing, and prayer. And what they did to you will be sent to them wrapped in a bow. You may have already sent all this stuff back, but this is maybe one thing you don't know about. All right? Okay. Let me see. That's all I need to do about that. I didn't mean to be so lengthy, and I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm educating you. Because I've been attacked all my life. So this is why I'm like this. I'm a light worker, but I educate people on this so you will know what you could possibly be facing. All right, very, very dark and not recommended for anybody to use. Okay? Because you can make a makeshift hand of glory. It's in the shape of a hand. Very dark. Okay, don't do it. Don't ever do that. Anyway. All right, this Libra. Obviously, the people within their ego is this Libra or this Capricorn that's doing this to you. Okay, Libra. Who is this Libra doing this to my Aries? Who's this Libra? Oh, God. Okay. Aries, it could be the initial Y. 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 Why am I saying it so many times? I don't know. This could be their first, middle initial, or last name. Then we have G, first, middle initial, or last name. Aquarius got this. Q, and J. Wow. So we got four letters for that one. All right, who's the Capricorn? Who's the Capricorn? That may be the person that's helping the Libra. I don't know. Who's the Capricorn? These could be exes. These could be anybody, actually. It really don't matter. I mean, I'm just going to tell you, it really doesn't matter who did it. I like to tell people so they know who they're dealing with, because it's always good to know. And the fact that I'm speaking it out now could release some of the power this person is trying to hold over you. But it's important it's good to know who it is, but if you don't know who it is, just resolving the problem, use your situational awareness, use your intuition, come up with a well thought out plan, go get help with a person that has knowledge of how to remove this. Yeah, the Capricorn could be an M, and this is first. I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all. Could be first, middle initial, or last name, M or L, the Capricorn, or a D. Okay. Let's get one more letter for Capricorn. Capricorn. Who's the Capricorn? Who's the Capricorn? Working on my Aries. Okay, we have F as in Frank. One that went in the floor. Damn. There it is. And K. May 16th through the 31st could be significant. Yeah. Okay. So for the Libra, I don't know who did what, but this Libra and Capricorn, obviously, I think, been working together, and they've done a lot of things to you. Okay, for the Libra, it's the initials Y, Q, G, or J. First, middle, or last name, initial. And then the Capricorn is M, L, D, K, and F is in Frank. Now, the latest thing they've done is this Hand of Glory. That is not good. But they're telling me that you have someone helping you. What dates should they be aware of besides May 16th through the 31st? What dates does my Aries need to be aware of? What dates does my Aries need to be aware of for protection? Okay, we have May 1st to the 15th, May 16th to the 31st, September 1st to the 15th, October 1st to the 15th, November 6th to the 30th, where somebody's relentless, July 1st to the 15th. So we got November 16th to the 30th. That tells me that this could be, they could have done this in November, this latest thing. Jesus. This person is relentless. They won't leave you alone, whoever these people are. All right. How old is the Libra? What's the age of the Libra doing this? The Libra and a Capricorn. What is the age of this Libra? And my video just stopped. What is the age of this Libra? What is the age of this Libra? An older person, age 71 to 80. Jesus. Age 51 to 60. All right. How old is this Capricorn? How old is this Capricorn? How old is this Capricorn? Okay. Age 11 to 20. It could be a mother and a child or a father and a child. Okay. Yeah. Age 51 to 60. Yep. Oh my God. Yep. It's an older person and a child. I mean, it's a lot of different ages in here, okay? You need to listen carefully to this video. Okay, who's the Libra? What relation are they to you? Male co-worker. So the Libra could be is a male co-worker. Okay, what is the Capricorn? Brother. So we have a male co-worker that's a Libra and a Capricorn that's a brother energy. Wow, adult male, yep. It's men doing this. It's men. I'm getting all male energy. Yeah, their child, baby boy, male child. They're doing it with their child. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, what is the energy of this Libra? This is a man, a male. This is definitely a male co-worker. Who's the Libra? What energy are they in right now? The Page of Wands in reverse. That's dark energy. Page of Wands, for occult purposes, for magic purposes, the Page of Wands is very, very dark energy. Okay? And the Devil. Oh, yeah. Well, that's no surprise there. The Page of Pentacles. Somebody young. Or it could be their child. Yeah. Death. They could be trying to take you out. They want your gift. All right, what about the Capricorn? What's their energy? Capricorn, what's their energy right now? These people are terrible. Like I said, this might be too intense for you. You might need to click off. The Capricorn could live at a distance, or they're astral projecting to you. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. This person could be slow and methodical. This person could be experiencing anxiety or depression. Maybe a spell backfired on them. They're watching you. Yeah, now they're planning their next move. They're planning to do that hand of glory, or they've already started it. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, let's see what else. Capricorn. Who's the Capricorn? What's their energy right now? Temperance. Could be yeah, Capricorn could be this is I gotta think for a minute. What does this relate to this? This person could be you know, they're obviously working with, they could be they could appear to be angelic, but they're not. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep, yep. And this could be somebody you're in a Aries. It could be somebody you're in a relationship. Oh yeah, they're trying to block you. High Priestess, the Devil. Yeah, it's nothing but I don't know. Anyway, not good energy. But I think that's quite enough. That's all I'm going to read on this. I'm going to put a warning on this video, okay? Because it might be, if they're doing this hand of glory thing. That's what I got. I have never, this is something that I thought would never come out, but it did. I thought this will never come out. But they can use a makeshift, okay? Makeshift hand of glory. This is the 8th time they've tried to attack. So if they did it 7 times and it didn't work, the 8th time, usually an 8 is like an ending, like the 8 of Cups. This could be their last, you know, last resort, last attempt. They're wanting to take you out. You must be a very powerful person, whoever I'm talking to. You know, this reading won't resonate with a lot of people, but it will with a couple. So, anyway, I hope this at least taught you, gave you some education on magic, okay? And that's what I'm here to do. All right, and please protect yourself. You know what to do. If you're this high level person, you know exactly what to do. I don't need to tell you. I love you, Aries. God bless.